Hello and welcome to a new episode of Leaders Speak. My guest today is Vivek Arya, Managing Director of Renus Logistics India. Renus Logistics India is a joint venture between the Western Arya Group and the 110-year-old German logistic major Renus Group. After a successful strategic partnership with Renus for 5 years, Renus joint venture with the Arya family in India took shape in 2010. Today, Renus Logistics India has 2.4 million square feet of warehousing space spread across key Indian metros, and they include both dedicated and multi-user facilities. It owns and operates a fleet of 200 plus trucks, and it employs over 2,000 people in India. Recently, Renus Logistics India announced the opening of two brand new large warehouses. The one in Bhiwandi near Mumbai opens on over 300,000 square feet with 32,000 pallet positions with a load capacity of 1.1 tons per pallet and houses 20 docks. The second one, a multi-user chemical warehouse in Jamalpur near Gurugram in the National Capital Region, is equipped to handle 18,000 pallet positions with a load capacity of 1.1 tons per pallet and houses 19 docks. This warehouse also exclusively provides block space for flammable chemicals. I caught up with Vivek Arya in Mumbai and asked him about the growing demand for specialist and multi-user warehousing space in India and how companies like Renus is building that capacity for customers. According to him, Renus Logistics India is also building its own greenfield warehouses as against the lease business model they operate currently. The plans are already underway to identify the location for its first owned warehouse. Thanks, Vivek, for joining us in this conversation. Just a quick questions on the India expansion plans for Renus Logistics in the warehousing space. So, what is the new warehouse that you have just opened, and what is it for, and what kind of investment have you made already?
So, Renus began the journey with the warehousing business in India way back in early 2000, and we started our first shared facilities in 2006 in Mumbai, and over the years we built 31 facilities across the country. 3 years back, we moved on a second phase of our journey, which is modernizing the warehouses. So now we are going for built-to-suit facilities. So these are very large boxes from 300,000 square feet upwards to 400,000 square feet in that region. And each of the facility is specialized with an industry vertical. So we have built chemical warehouses, we have built general cargo warehouses, and they are state-of-art in terms of racking systems, forklifts, reach trucks, dock levelers, fire hydrant systems, sprinkler systems, containment areas, and so on. So they are all standard specifications designed by Renus to offer the high-class warehousing. The last feather in our cap is the warehouse which we are setting up in Bhiwandi now. This is a little over 3 lakh square feet facility. This will be a chemical facility which will have a capacity of about 32,000 pallet positions, and to house our large customers which appreciate high-quality services with high standards of health, safety, security, and environment.
Renus in India is known for logistics for the chemical industry. I think that actually is the biggest portion of your business. You can correct me if I am wrong. Going forward, do you intend to diversify into other sectors which are promising in India?
Absolutely. We started as a specialization in chemicals, and that yet remains our specialization. However, we have built a lot of domain knowledge with other industries like automotive, like retail, like FMCG, like FMCD. So today we have a very good portfolio of mixed services, not only chemicals. And our focus would be to specialize in each of these verticals as we go along. So chemical has been historically our strength, but today I would say that we are equally strong in automotive, retail, FMCG, FMCD, and so on. And our team is also now equipped to handle all these kind of products.
Broadly, in terms of your revenue contribution, one question that I asked in earlier press conference is your three main verticals. What contributes the largest in terms of revenue? Is it warehousing, or it's transport, or is it the supply chain solutions?
So we have 5 business units: international freight, road freight, which is domestic freight. Then we have warehousing, we have custom brokerage, and the supply chain solutions, which is more like a 4PL. The supply chain solutions was only added in our portfolio only early this year. So it's a lot under construction, I would say. The other 4 business units are quite evenly distributed in terms of size, revenue, etc. However, having said so, freight is always high on revenue, but the warehousing business is high on the yield because of it's a highly capital intensive business. So I would say all in all, from a financial perspective, in terms of investments, in terms of contribution to the top line or the bottom line, they are quite evenly distributed.
And you did mention about that as of now you operate these warehouses under lease and you have a plan to go build your own greenfield warehouses. Tell us a little more about that. What is the plan ahead? When do you have those your own warehouses, and where do you intend to have them, and what kind of investment are you putting in?
So we would start with one experiment of setting up our first warehouse, which is owned and operated by us, and we are looking at large metro cities like Bombay, Delhi and Chennai, and it's yet on the drawing board, and we will start with one facility, could be 100,000 square feet or 200,000 square feet, and see the results of that, and then move on to other sites and locations. One of the reasons why we decided to move into this is because we want to create facilities with highest standards of warehousing, which are globally met in terms of, again, the quality of the building, from RCC structure to nice PEB sheds with highest EHS standards in the warehouse, the right sustainability measures in the warehouse from solar panels, etc. So this will require high costs and high investments. And looking at the market yield on the rents, this will need a long-term view for us to break even. And that is why we are looking at investing in our own properties. And so we will start the journey sometime end of this year. And maybe it's not appropriate to throw a number at the moment in terms of investment because a lot is under discussions and on the drawing board stage.
You said earlier this year you started the 4PL business, which is your supply chain solution business, and now you have the entire range of services that you can offer to your customers. And if you have your own warehouses, do you think you are in a year's time or 2 years' time, you are in a position to offer an integrated solution to a customer? Maybe in an OEM in the automotive industry or a manufacturer in the pharma, you're able to offer a solution, a complete solution to a customer.
We're already doing that. We position ourselves as an integrated logistics solutions and service provider. And with our 4 business verticals, we are able to provide solutions end to end. And that's where we come from. With 4PL, the advantage we have is we are able to integrate the competition on our technology platforms. So we are able to give the customer visibility of their supply chain across multiple geographies, across multiple vendors on our system. So even the large multinational logistics companies, even the domestic large logistics companies are already API and EDI integrated into our technology platform. So customer at a click of a button on one single window can see their shipments across multiple vendors. So we have already reached that stage. Now we are in the implementation stage of a lot of things. So coming back to integrated is already a possibility, and we are already delivering those solutions to a lot of customers in India.
Okay, the last question on the latest trend, which is also caused because of the COVID, and as a result, you have the global supply chain disruptions from just in time to just in case. There is a tendency for companies to have large inventories, which means that you need warehouses to stock that. And along that line, you also have problems on the geopolitical problems on the China side. People are trying to look at nearshoring. Production manufacturing moves it to close to where the customers are. In that scenario, do you see that there is a huge potential for a company like Renus Logistics in India to really take advantage of that opportunity?
Absolutely. I think there is no dearth of opportunities in the global market to do logistics. As we all know, logistics is a business which is highly fragmented, not only in India, but on a global platform. And there will always be enough to do in terms of activities around here. I think the key differentiator will be the people, the technology, and the quick solutions you can put in for the customers. So yes, a lot will change, a lot will evolve in the next years because people have just experienced a lot of disruptions, and they are also designing what would be the next strategy for them. So I believe that nearshoring, moving the manufacturing locations across the country, having multiple sourcing points will all be something in everybody's mind to implement in the near future.
Going forward, it's already freight global freight is digital. What is the level of investment that you're putting into technology? Because freight forwarding, global supply chain companies are really technology companies.
So Renus has done a lot of work on technology side. We have an in-house team of a few hundred software engineers working at our sites in not only in Germany but multiple geographies. We have rolled out some very nice platforms and tools for our customers. Like I mentioned to you, 4PL visibility is based on technology, which is also an in-house tool of Renus. We are also replacing our own operating systems across the globe. We are doing a rollout as we talk of a new operating system, which is also state of art there. We are moving in from web order to managing the customer shipments, giving them visibility, track and trace. So all these things are being done at Renus. So Renus truly believes in technology as a game changer, and we are invested heavily into this. And it has a top-down view on this. So the leadership team at a global level of Renus is hands-on involved in the technology developments of Renus.
That was Vivek Arya, Managing Director of Renus Logistics India. I hope you enjoyed watching this interview. Give us a like and share this video with your friends and colleagues. Also, if you are not a subscriber of our YouTube channel, please do subscribe now and click the bell icon so that you do not miss any of our new videos. We will be back here again very soon with another interview. Meanwhile, visit our websites for regular updates on everything freight and logistics from around the world. Thanks for your time.